Just over 3 years ago, I was a young graduate doctor working an 8 to 5 p.m. job in Uganda, earning a very basic salary of about $900 getting very tired with barely any time to rest. But right now, I'm a world-renowned farmer, soon to be a millionaire, running 2 very successful poultry projects with huge numbers of birds, a successful YouTube channel, and a smiling bank account. How did I make it to that point? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the secrets that got me to this point. And honestly speaking, these are not really secrets. These are basic things that a lot of you guys just choose not to do. Not that you can't do them, but you choose not to do them. And if you choose to do them, hey, you can become just like me. So you want to learn them? Stick around right through to the end. First, I'll introduce myself. I'm Dr. Daniel, a very passionate farmer. I'm a retired medical doctor. I was working as a medical doctor for quite some time, but hey, I got bored. Picked interest in other things, and that's farming. And over the past few years, I've been farming, mainly known for poultry farming, but I do other things such as cattle, goats, and sheep, rabbits. So if this is your very first time on the channel, come on, hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell, so that we never miss out on an upload. Number 1, never settle. Now, from before I was a farmer, I always knew that there is always more in life. There is always more. There is nothing ever too good. Now understand that this is different from lacking content. No, I actually do get content. I get happy with what I have, but I know that there is always more. You see, if you get contentment that settles you down and doesn't push you for more, to try and attain more, to try and understand that there is more that can be built, then hey, you can really never ever go forward. So from way back, even before I became a farmer, even before I got into business, I understood that there is always more. You can always put in more effort. You can always work towards more. You can always sit down and think about things that people have never thought about. There is more that can enable you to grow. So when I started my farm with just 800 birds, I knew that there is more. I can get to 1,000, I can get to 10,000. I can get to 100,000. And hey, we are still growing. I can get to a breeder farm. And hey, I got to a breeder farm. I believe I talked about this long ago on my videos. That hey, there is more. I can actually get to breeder farm status. And thankfully, I actually did manage to get here. So I know that there is more. So if you have that feeling of there is more, then you'll always have the drive, the desire, and the passion to push you forward. Number 2. Learning never stops. Now, I've interacted with lots of farmers, and the one common thing that I've discovered in the circles of farmers is that they always feel like they know enough. Someone has been farming for 10, 15 years, and they feel like, hey, I've experienced this. I know anything that could happen. Hey, there is always more to learn. There is always more. What was working yesterday, it might still work today, but hey, there's something better than that. If someone comes with new tricks, they will beat you at it. So hey, how about you go outside there and keep trying to learn? I chose to move outside there and decided, how can I make myself better? What new skills, what new instruments can I add onto my life to not only become a more passionate farmer, to not only become a more informed farmer, but also grow myself better, brand my business better? It was in this process of me trying to learn more and more that I discovered our sponsor for today's video, Skillshare. You see, when I started my poultry farm, I already knew that I had to start a YouTube channel in order to market my products out there, put them out there so that people get to know about me. But at that point, I didn't have any video equipment. I didn't have a video camera. The only thing I knew is that I could use a phone to record videos and put them out there. But I didn't know how to do it very well. I didn't want it to just be basic. So at that time, I discovered Skillshare. Now, Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives. When I joined, I took a class just like this one called iPhone Filmmaking by Caleb Babcock, which teaches you how to make cinematic video with your phone. I was able to use my phone to make videos on YouTube till I got to about 120,000 subscribers in less than 1 year. That's phenomenal. Another I love is one called Productivity and Time Management that helped me to better deal with my time between farming, medicine, YouTube, and family. Remember that in life, no goal is too simple. While looking into the future might appear intimidating, take the pressure off by starting small. Maybe you want to learn how to attract the right client to your new business. Maybe you want more financial stability. You can join Skillshare and make this a reality. So because Skillshare is sponsoring this video, the first 1,000 people to join Skillshare and become members using the link in the description below will get a free 1-month subscription of Skillshare Premium. With that, you have access to all Skillshare videos. And hey, explore your creativity. And thanks Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Number 3, the power of the internet. You see, I quickly learned and understood the power of the internet. I understood that the internet has the ability and the power to take me from being an average farmer to being a star. The star I am today. You see, right now when I walk on the streets, people stop me everywhere on the streets. They stop me to greet me, take selfies with me. It's crazy, but hey, anyone can do it. You see, with conventional media, going to radio, going to TV, you have to rely on what maybe the media company thinks about you, or what whoever is promoting you is speaking about you. But with the internet, with things like YouTube over here, I just need to put out the best information that I have, put out the best me that I can, and then the people can judge. They choose to decide whether they think I'm good enough or not. If I'm not good enough, they move on to the next. The power is in my hands, so the power is in your hands. That's the power of the internet. I have orders that I can never fulfill, like loads and loads and loads of orders for our products, and that's simply because of the internet. People see me raising the birds, they see me looking after the chickens, they see me training them, and they all want to get in contact with me. They want to get my birds from me because they understand that, hey, what this guy is doing is actually good. So if you understand the power of the internet, harness the power of the internet, then nothing can be limited to you. People from the US, people from China, people from, it doesn't matter which part of the world you're in, can look for you and want access to you. So hey, harness the power of the internet. It'll make you a millionaire. Number 4, start at whatever level. Now, I started with about 800 birds. Altogether, everything put together that I had when I started should have been maybe $5,000. Putting together the chicken house, the bird, the feeds that I started with, it should maybe have amounted to about $5,000. Right now, we are worth millions. I kid you not. Millions of dollars. Now, it's interesting because I know people who started with way more than me. You know, they had a lot of property, they had a lot of birds, they had a lot of animals, but they are growing really slowly. Some of them have retarded, some of them have gone back. But hey, what's the difference? The difference is not the financial resources that you have. The main difference and the thing that will cause you to be different is the human resource, your imagination, your creativity, your ability to take risks and calculated risks, you know. You need to be able to understand this because, again, remember, this is business. If you want to grow, it's business. It's not just a farm which you're doing for a hobby. You want to get more birds, get more everything, get a bigger farm, more land. It's all about business and understanding the business perspective of it. So you need to understand how to take risks. Don't just be someone who takes too much risk or no risk at all. Some people take no risk at all. They're like, hey, I'll just remain with my business. You know, I'm a doctor, I can earn my salary. I don't want to risk, I might lose all this money. Or some other people just risk too much. You have no proven way that the business can actually work, and you just go quit your job. You're like, hey, I've got my $5,000. Dr. Daniel said with $5,000. Let me quit, let me go and start. Hey, that could be a very big mistake that you're making because you don't know why it could end. For me, by the time I quit, I already had a YouTube channel running, so I knew I had money coming in from YouTube. I already had a farm running, so I knew that I had money coming in from my farm. So there was always a contingency plan in case one of them failed. And I had already understood how the whole poultry thing works. So I could dedicate all my time because at this point it was all about growth, not trying to gamble and figure it out. So your ability to do those things is what will enable you actually get to the top, not just the finances. Number 5, understanding the power of partnering with others. You see, when I started, I had a brand, I had a farm, I had some poultry knowledge, I had my identity, I had my work ethic. But hey, there's things I didn't have. I didn't have huge land to run a breeder farm. I'd never experienced what it means to run a breeder farm, so I didn't have the experience or the knowledge of a breeder farm. These are things that I came across when I decided to partner with people, get someone with land for a farm, get someone who can inject in some more money, get someone who has the expertise of actually managing, let's say, broiler breeders, because managing broiler breeders is different from managing my commercial layers. Completely different. So when you get to partner with others, you have input, you know, you have input from different people. You all come together and get the best skills and the best talents from everyone, and this can catapult you up in the air. So going alone is the slow lane. If you decide to go alone, you're going the slow lane. The fast lane is going with others. When you have others around you, people who are more experienced in particular things, people who have knowledge in particular things, you get yourselves together, then you will move quicker. You will move faster. So yes, these are the 5 tips. They appear usual, they appear normal, but these can mean everything. This can take you from really small to really big super quickly. So hey, there is no limit, not even the sky. Just focus and you'll get there. Lots of love. Catch you very soon with another video. Bye.